Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new video channel. Today we're back again with another ranked video. Now this gameplay you're seeing on my screen is me playing it off camera here, but I recorded it from my iPad's perspective here, so it's like basically a live video. I'm gonna be just commentating over the drafts and stuff like that here. So yeah, first map we have is Undermine. I'm gonna be banning Draco because I've struggled quite a lot against brawlers that have like broken hypercharges, so I've been trying to ban that more than just like annoying brawlers in general. For example, I used to ban Squeak quite a lot, but I'm starting to just ban broken brawlers because it's just no point playing against them. So we got Chester, Draco, Lily banned. They banned Ali, Fang. I don't know why they did the Fang, and Jay as well. And now we're going to go with a Gus first pick, which I don't mind. I mean, Gus is pretty solid here. I've been starting to play a lot more Crow. I think Crow actually might be like an insane rank brawler, like top 5, because it just deals with everything. If you know how to juke a little bit, you can get away with so much with Crow, and I just think it's like absolutely insane here. They go with Kaze here. Kaze is going to be a pretty mid pick against a Gus. Like, I don't like picking Kaze against Gus here because I think Gus is like a really good counter to it because it just has so much damage, and the knockback, the shield, it's just a bit too much for Kaze in my opinion. Then they go Charlie. Charlie is now a really good pick against the Gus here because obviously the spiders are going to be pretty good. So against this, you need something that's able to hold its own and pierce, and this guy wanted to go Hank, which I guess is fine. I mean, Hank is good against this, but now in terms of last pick, I had no idea what to go because it's a bit difficult to decide because they just have last pick here. They got two brawlers which are very hard to deal with here. It's similar situation to my other video where they go like Shade and Crow. It's just a combination of two brawlers that's going to be very punishable when they have last pick here. So yeah, I'm going to go end up with Tara because I think Tara I can feed off quite a lot against Charlie and Kaze. But yeah, the issue is they're going to be going Lumi now, and that is going to be horrible to play against in my opinion. Like, they have such an annoying comp. And there's one thing as well I didn't realize is how quickly Kaze, like I completely forgot about it, like how quickly Kaze gets into the mid bush here. Like, he just dashes up so quickly, and you're going to see in the first interaction where, you know, I'm going to be just surprised, basically. That is what's going to happen. But yeah, into the first game here, I'm going to be going left side here. I don't know who we played. We're playing against How to Win, and I can't remember the other guy, but yeah, I'm going to go left side here. And then this Hank is going to go right side. And then you see here, boom, I just get completely caught off guard here. I was not like, you know, I did not acknowledge that Kaze might be in my lane and he's going to be there so quickly. So obviously that first interaction was horrible. Now I'm laning against Lumi, and it is going to be quite bad here. Like, I'm trying to juke my best here. And I was completely locked in for these ranked games. I don't think I've ever tried harder because, yeah, time was ticking and I knew I had to get pro ASAP. So I decided to just lock in and, you know, just get it over and done with here. But as you see right now, this is looking pretty bad here. With 6 gems for them, I'm trying to wiggle my way up. Again, pushing into Lumi is just like one of the most impossible things you can do. Kaze messes up his hypercharge here, and I'm starting to juke a little bit of shots, but then you got the freeze effect comes in, and then now I'm just getting slowed even more. Like, Lumi is just so annoying to play against here, and I probably should have picked it. Yeah, I think I should have taken Lumi here. I was just scared that Kaze might be a little bit of a problem for me if, you know, dashes up and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely should have taken that brawler. So yeah, they have 9 gems. We're trying to stop them. They go down, and I got my Tara pull. I'm trying to push up here, but it's just not looking really good. I'm waiting for Kaze to, you know, just come close. He's just gonna be backing up, which is okay. I got my Tara pull. I'm gonna try and I pull both, which is not bad. And I thought Hank can get a reset, and it's just unlucky there. Maybe we can get out with those gems we get reset. I'm not quite sure here, but yeah, obviously so far it looks completely impossible. Like, no chance of winning this game, I would say, if I was to judge it off the first game, because they just have the freest Lumi game of all time. I mean, Hank is okay against Lumi, but it's just feeding Lumi, and on mid as well, like Charlie versus Gus mid is something very creative. I didn't really think of this because, yeah, Charlie might be a really good mid option now just because how good the range is, and obviously if you have good movement, you're going to be getting away with quite a lot. So yeah, I didn't realize how good the Charlie pick is going to be, but once again, you know, it's not looking good. I did charge a little bit of my super, you know, halfway charge for my super is quite good, and now I'm laning Kaze, which is going to be decent for me. Like, he's on his dagger form, which I'm not quite sure why. My Hank gets, you know, supered, and I'm close to my Tara pull. I'm trying to maintain positioning here. I get some nice vision onto the Kaze here, and then I don't know where they are, But I think Kaze went in the mid here. Did he go in the mid? I don't know. He went in biz. Okay, but I'm going to be pushing up to the spawn here. As you see right now, I'm trying my best. Nice from the Hank here. Hank's starting to pop off there. Gets another kill. And now this is where the spawn trap begins here. This map is just designed to spawn trap ideally here. So even with our brawlers, like we have a Hank which is pretty decent to spawn trap. But compared to like them having a Lumi, like have a Tara, it's just a bad design map here. And there we go. Nice kill from the Hank. He's going crazy. I'm holding my pull, waiting for a good opportunity. And I get some nice shots onto them. I tried to get how to win as well. But didn't really get the shots. But now we're up here 9-3. I think they pick up the last gem here. And I got my hypercharge as well, waiting to get a reset going. And now he's gonna just, this is crazy. Like they both just died. I get a hypercharge super here, and I just did an insane clutch right there. I just got a triple kill just by myself here, clutching up the game. And now I'm running away, but the hypercharge Lumi is catching up, takes me out as well. And now the Hank gets stunned, and then they get another kill. Gus on his own here. He's doing his best, and somehow he gets 2 kills in that situation. And I'm trying to just push back, get some pressure. Obviously, you need to just push up the map here when you have gems. Like, you can't be just staying back, or else you're going to end up getting team wiped eventually here. So, yeah, I go up and push there. And now Hank gets a nice shot. Gus gets a kill, and that is a absolutely crazy game here. Absolutely cinema. You know, you can't really get better than that. It's just ridiculous. I can't believe that happened here. You know, a bit back and forth with the gem count. And we managed to pick up the win, which is good. 1-1 now. And I'm in disbelief at this moment, I think. I have no idea how we managed to win that game, because this matchup is genuinely just, it's just so tough. It's just so hard to play. But now I'm more aware on the left lane here about Kaze. But now I get Lumi. Like, this should be just swapping perfectly. But I'm playing a lot more slower. I'm getting some good little pokes here. As you see, you know, getting 2 cards, 3 cards. These little pokes go a long way because it just charges up my super. And my super is what changes the game, really. So, yeah, we're getting some decent pokes. I'm going to go through the mid now. I get some more shots in as well here. And now I'm halfway to super. Kaze is going to go in. It gets a double kill. And now this looks... It looks over. It looks over because we're just getting completely rickrolled here. And Hank is pushing up. He's still alive. I don't know how the Hank survived, by the way. I'm pretty sure that's on the Lumi. Like, he should be getting that kill with his shots. But, yeah, Hank goes down. I go down as well. And, yeah, at this point, it's over. It's literally over. This is a unlosable position for them. I'm close to my super, which is our only hope. So I'm gonna be supering up here. Not supering up. I'm walking up. He's going to go a bit too aggro. And I see the Charlie being a little bit out of position. I get a Tara port onto the Charlie. Boom, boom, boom. Get the kill. I get a double kill. Steal the gems. And now I'm going to be running back here. I'm 1 away from super once again. But that is going to be the heist of the century here. Absolutely crazy. I'm running away now as quickly as I can. I got my super in 1. Kaz is going to pop his hypercharge. Not able to do anything. And that is honestly such a big clutch. But also, to make a good clutch, you need the other team to throw. And that's basically what the Charlie did. Just throwing like that, it's just not on. But there we go. We get a nice little win here. 6-11. I got tortured, but I somehow managed to make use of my supers here. Plus 80 elo. Let's move on to the next game. All right, here we are into the next game here. It's going to be Layer Cake, and we got the same Hank from last game. And then we got this Neptune guy who I've seen quite a lot in ranked here. I'm pretty sure he's quite decent here. But he's going to be banning Ali. I think I wanted to ban maybe like a Lily or a Grey or Shade. Well, there you go. Like any of the hypercharged brawlers. Just get it banned out. You don't really need to play against them anymore, I would say. He's going to ban Kaze as well. So we just banned basically 3 broken assassins. There's just so many assassins nowadays that are just completely game breaking. So it's just better to ban out. They ban Lily, which is good because then we don't need to deal with it. We have first pick. Lumi's open, we have Jay, and I like Jay as a first pick because I don't think people in ranked are able to deal with him quite as well in like scrims, competitive tournaments, because against Jay, ideally you just go Crow. Crow's like one of the best counters, but they go Squeak. For some reason, like Squeak against Jay is, it's not like the end of the world, but I would say picking Squeak against a speed brawler is a bit strange, I would say, so it's not ideal in my opinion. Like I wouldn't do that. Our teammates hovering over the Grey now. I'm not quite sure what they go, but they should definitely get Crow. Okay, there you go. So they end up going Crow here, but now they have Crow Squeak, which I wouldn't agree. Normally with Crow, you want to go like a high HP. So if I was them, I would go Crow and Buster. I think Crow and Buster is a pretty good combo. Then you can do literally whatever last pick. I'm going to recommend this guy to go... I mean, he's on Grey, so he picks Grey. And then I did not want to pick anything aggro because I do not want to feed the Crow and the Squeak here because this Crow already has a generational game against Grey and Jay. So I'm going to go Juju here, which is very risky because they have the freest Moist last pick. And I think that's it, because they can't go any thrower, they can't go any mid-range because we bully it. So they literally only had to go Moist. Maybe they could go Miko as well, but I think Moist was the only pick they could go at the moment. And but yeah, I was confident with Juju because Juju is such a weird brawler where against aggros, if you know how to play Juju, you can get away with stuff. And obviously, I was thinking about the fact that if the Moist gets close, we have Jay's gadget, which should deal like 3k, 4k damage on impact. And then we have a Jay and a Gray, who close range do 2k per shot. And then I also do 2k per shot. So I thought, you know, like in terms of interaction-wise, we should be fine, technically. So yeah, let's see how it ends up playing out here. But obviously, they end up going the Moist, which is exactly what I called out for them. One of them to M2 and M2. There's 2 M2s there. So if I lost this game, it would hurt me so much. Like, that'd be at least minus 150, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, we had to lock in. He gets hit by the gadget here. So Squeak's playing the damage gadget, which is, I guess, kind of normal. I'm poking quite a lot here. I get loads of values with my shots, I'm pretty sure. Like, as you see right now, boom, that's another hit. I'm able to push up here, get some more positioning. For some reason, the Crow and the Squeak's positioning was like the worst thing I've ever seen. So we were able to get some good value here. And Moist doing really good here. He's making use of the opportunity and picking off a 1v1 interaction here. That's what you have to do with Moist. When you don't have bats, you just try and pick off 1v1s after 1v1s, and that's what he did. I'm going to try and get my kill onto the Crow here, but he did pretty good with his movement, and obviously my range is not elite when I'm not in the bush. Moist going to try and go in, and my Gree gets a kill there, so that's going to be a really nice trade for me. We're down 3 stars, but the most important thing is we have Blue. Blue does change the interactions quite a lot here, because now we just need 1 kill onto the Crow. And yeah, so this Moist was getting very impatient, and I noticed it, so we'll probably be able to pick out a kill onto him further on into the game. I got my invis, but I know Crow's here, so I'm going to be just poking him out as much as we can. And as you see right now, we're making 1 shot. I'm pushing up right now, and he's going to just force the jump back. So now he has no util. This is the time to push, and Moist is looking for another 1v1 here. But I think Gray gets the TP kill. So there we go. Now we're down by 1 kill only. 2 stars is all we need here. And that's just the importance of having Blue. And that was nearly such a good play from the Gray, because I thought my shots are both going to hit because he pulled them close. But my shots just went off to the side. I'm getting some nice shots once again. Moist pops his hyper. And that was what I was scared of, Moist hypercharge, but he low-key just wasted it. I get a nice triple shot into him. Great with a TP, and now we've taken the lead here. Another robbery, in my opinion. Like, 1 by 1. They go down. We got some insane 1v1 interactions. I thought this guy completely messed up, but, you know, the J has 2 stars, but he doesn't have Blue, which is good because I have Blue. So now we just end up in the corner. And there we go. We pick up game number 1 here. A very intense game. These games were just crazy. Honestly, I've never had so much fun playing ranked, because normally ranked is a bit frustrating, but this actually felt like pretty competitive games in my opinion. So I was super happy playing like this here. So yeah, we pick up game number 1 here. On to game number 2 now, where we have to be careful of the start, because Moist just got so many individual picks, which we can't allow to happen here. Once again, same start as last time where the J gets hit, but I get a nice little double shot onto them. I get another hit onto them as well. I'm just spamming my shots here, and somehow they're all hitting, and I'm getting some insane value right now. Crow's going to be 1. Moist going to push me, and I think we get the kill. We do. So yeah, Moist not finding that same 1v1 opportunity as last game, which is good for us. And now I'm just going to be, you know, trying to hit some more shots. I saw the Moist on the right. It's the most obvious thing going onto my lane. So even though if I didn't see him, I would have probably known that Moist was going right here. So I would have backed off anyways, but I had good vision anyways. So yeah, Moist goes in, he gets out, but Gray gets a nice value. We get another pick here, so now we're up by 3 stars, which they need Gray, but, you know, killing a Gray, I think, is probably the hardest brawler for all of them, I would say. So, yeah, but once again, we're getting some good taps. I got my super here. I'm saving it for when the Moist gets close or when we need to relieve pressure. That's how you use the Juju super right now. Gray with a TP. I think that was an old TP, but, yeah, I get hit by the Squeak super. Not super, gadget, and now Moist goes in. We get a nice little trade, but we're down by 1 star. I'm trying to push and get some value here. But yeah, I don't want to go too aggro, because again, if we lose lead, it might be a little bit difficult, because, you know, Moist is going to have so much isolation in a 1v1 against me. But we get a nice little trade. 3-star lead is back, and now they need to kill the Gray once again, who has hypercharged TP, so it's going to be a very tough kill to get for them. And I'm feeling pretty confident at the moment here. I'm close to super. This is probably the best position we can be in my opinion. Mortis goes in, free kill again, and at this point I know it's game over. I'm going to be supering it in here. Boom, get a nice little 2-shot. He goes down. I put my super down as well, so the Mortis is just pressured extra as well. I'm just spamming shots here. Now I'm saving it for when he pushes the Grey, because they need the Grey, and they need more than the Grey as well. But there we go. We pick up the win here. That's going to be another crazy win in my opinion. Like, game 2 was a lot more, you know, convenient for us, but still a very, very tough game, and we managed to pull through. You love to see it. Well played to the whole team. Plus 65. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, here we are into the next game here. It's going to be the same map and the same 2 teammates, so I was feeling pretty good. I think we were trying to do the similar thing to what we did last time. We have like pretty much the same bans. I don't think we banned Lily, they did. I'm not quite sure what we left open. Yeah, I actually don't know what we left open here. I got pretty bad memory, but yeah, as you see right now, we have J1 once again. You know, I think J is a solid brawler to have. Even against a Crow, we did pretty well against it because we had Juju. I think Juju is such a good brawler to have. So yeah. Okay, let's see what they go. They go Willow. Willow is a nice pick. It kind of prevents you from going aggro because it's just so good with the Willow super. You really can't do anything when Willow has super and he hits it. It's going to be free value. So yeah, we're now lining up a Jean, it looks like. Jean and Jay can work. It lacks a little bit of damage, but it's really good for healing, support, and, you know, poking enemies. It's like a really good combo. They go Mr. P, so obviously we do not want to go the Jean anymore. He's on Juju, which I would have probably recommended. I think Juju is such a nice brawler to have. So yeah, I like the Juju pick quite a lot. I'm pretty sure he played Juju. I don't think he went anything else, right? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he went Juju. So yeah, we end up with Juju, which I like quite a lot. And then I was thinking what we can do. And I wanted to go on aggro. Carl was my first thought, but then I realized that Carl probably feeds Mr. P quite a lot. Just because if I get caught up positioning, my mobility is just 1 dash. So I'm going to end up going Kaze. I think Kaze is going to be a pretty nice brawler to have. Because if Mr. P is trying to follow me, I just dash around. If Willow's trying to follow me, I dash around here. I think just having the ability to dash is very important. And I can't really think of a pick they can go to counter just because we have Juju. Or else I would normally say, you know, something like a Draco, a Kenji, a Meg, a Buster would be very good against Jay and Kaze together. But we have a Juju, so whatever aggro they go, we should get some insane value with the Juju supers and stuff. They go Hank, and honestly, that was probably the best pick they can do. I like the Hank. Hank is good against Jay and Kaze. But once again, the problem is that it just feeds Juju too much here. That's the whole point of our little trap that we just set up, basically, by going Jay and Juju together. It's just when I go Kaze, they need something to counter it. And, yeah, I just have a Juju pet supporting me, which is good. Alright, let's see how this game ends up playing out now. Again, another important game. I don't know what their ranks are. They could be M2, which could be really bad for my elo. So yeah, I'm going to grab blue here straight away. And I'm going to be focusing Mr. P right now. I'm going to go in. I'm going to go back because I could have gone in, but I think Hank would have traded me out here. And again, I want to play cautious. I don't want to play anything too reckless, or I don't want to just go in and give a free kill because I blue star, and that blue star is very important. As you see right now, Hank is on me. I'm going to pop to my dagger mode, and I got so much super value there. It was ridiculous. I try to get my super, I'm 1 away. I'm going to switch forms just to get that extra bit of healing up and just to make them a little bit scared, because whenever I'm in dash form, they're going to be a lot more scared compared to when I'm in the dagger form. But yeah, I'm just waiting for the right opportunity. I got my super now. I'm looking for a free kill into the Mr. P, and there we go. We do manage to get it, and now I'm going behind them. Great play from my teammates. I'm not quite sure what they did, but they managed to get 2 kills, and they just got the Hank absolutely destroyed. So yeah, now I'm going to be sneaking onto the left. I don't think they saw me, so yeah, it's going to be free positioning. I got my hyper charge now as well here. They're all on the right, but I think I'm going to still hold my ground here for the time being, because there's no reason for me to push them or push, you know, push them. Like, there's actually no reason to push them. We have Juju, which if they push into is going to be very tough and just feeds them. I'm just waiting for the right opportunity. I was scared this penguin's going to give up my location, but yeah, I'm going to see this thing, and I get a crazy bad death here. I think that's pretty bad to do. Yeah, I should have probably committed to trying to go for the Mr. P or just back off here. But yeah, that penguin gave up my location. Now Mr. P has hypercharge. I'm going to pop my hypercharge. I get 1. I'm going to be shooting down as well. I get 2. And now the Hank is going to be there. He gets taken out as well. That is going to be a unreal play from me there. Good little bounce back from my little hiccup I had earlier. Now I'm going to go for this play as well. Put a super down. I'm going absolutely crazy. And Good thing our teammate was healing because I think the Juju would have died. But we're up by 16, not 16 stars, 13 stars. I'm going to go in once again. I'm just going to go up because I think they need me to die. But my super gets some insane value anyways. And there we go. That is going to be a perfect game here. Very, very close, but we managed to get some good interactions. I think I played quite well other than that one death I had. So, yeah, it's still looking good for us. Into the second game now. Once again, I'm going to grab blue, and I think my rotation game was quite good here because I think rotating quite a lot is going to be very useful. So yeah, once again, going to rotate around. Willow's on the right. I'm going to just get rid of that, and I'm going to go back to my left spot. I think left spot is very good for me because me being able to peek on an open side on the right is better than peeking to my left. It's just how it is, just how the shape of the map is. But I'm going to see Mr. P's alone, so I'm going to be pushing him as much as I can. I feed him quite a lot, but actually I don't even think I feed him quite a lot there. But there we go. We get some insane value. Nice shots from our teammate. I'm going to put this super down, or I'll wait, I think. Yeah, I'm going to wait. I don't use my super for no reason. I need to have a purpose for all my supers. But there we go. We get a free kill. He's going to go down here. Mr. P messes up his super as well, so I think Jay's going to take it out now. Yeah, he's going to pop his gadget and 3-tap it. Well played from him. That is a very smart decision. Just focusing the Mr. P turret. Now I've got my hypercharge super. Boom, he goes down as well. And I just get one kill. I go back. I'm not trying to chew off more than I can have. So I'm playing it very, very careful. I got my super in one. I'm waiting for the Willow now as well. And I'm able to get the kill again. Well, Jay takes it, but it's whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I was going to get the kill regardless. Juju puts the super onto the Hank. That Juju super is so good onto the Hank there. But I'm getting some nice shots once again. Willow controls me, but I switch forms in time. And I'm pretty sure that completely countered the Willow super here. And that is just incredible. Honestly, that is just absolute genius right there. I'm close to my hypercharge. I get taken out. We are, you know, 6 stars, but I get the respawn in. I'm going to just do this and just make sure we get the kill. And I got my hypercharge now as well here. I'm going to just focus on Mr. P right now. He's going to be here. I'm going to switch to my dash form. And we just get the kill. Boom. And we get the win. Again, another masterclass from me, I think. I think I played super well. Obviously, teammates doing good as well here. And that's just beautiful. Beautiful gameplay. You can't really get any better than that here. And I think Kaze was good. We're 1 game away. Let's get into the next game. So this game, we had this draft. And I was going to go Shade last or something. Or Hank. And for some reason, the other team dodges. So that's unlucky. But this is one of the drafts that played out. Let's get into the next one. Alright, here we are into the next game here. We have Bridge Too Far. And we end up banning out Ali. No, not Ali. Kaze, Angelo, and Chuck. Probably the 3 best bans. I do not want to play against the Kaze because I don't think randoms are able to deal with it very easily. So, yeah, that's why I did not want that to happen. But here we go. They go Piper 1, which I think is a bit of a mistake here. I think there's too many high HP brawlers now that you can't really go Piper 1. It used to be good, but you can't do that anymore. We got Bonnie. I like Bonnie quite a lot. I think Bonnie is a very nice pick to have into these type of brawlers. And I think this guy goes Ali, I'm pretty sure here. So Bonnie and Ali. I'm not quite sure about Ali because I have not played it much. And I don't really understand how well it works on a map with lots of water. So yeah, I have no idea how it's going to work here. But all I know is having 2 aggros is good to have. And also, Bonnie's a weird aggro. You can't really directly counter it with a tank counter because it has long range, it has good mobility, and it has 2 forms. So Bonnie's a bit weird brawler to counter here. So yeah, they go Lily. They clearly lack damage, and they know that. So they're going to be forcing a Lily here. And they also go, I think it was another tank, and they go. So they go Daryl here. And instantly, I'm thinking of 3 brawlers. One of them's Crow. One of them's Amber. And then the third one, I'm going to check right now. There's also Melody, I was thinking. And just go for base race. But then I realized that's not very consistent, not very reliable. But the third brawler, which I know works for a fact, is going to be 8-bit. Now, you may not see 8-bit quite a lot. But trust me, guys, 8-bit with TP on Heist against a Daryl and a Lily is the best thing you can honestly play. And you'll see exactly how I play it. But yeah, I was so confident on winning this game just because of the 8-bit pick. Like, this 8-bit pick is the best out pick you can do against this type of comp here. Obviously, it's not the best against Piper, but you guys will see in a sec how good it is. So yeah, so we have Lily, Daryl, and Piper on the opposition here. I'm gonna be going, I think, left side or mid. I don't know where I go. Okay, I'm gonna go mid here. Mid's gonna be the way to go. Ali's gonna be pushing the Piper quite a lot here. I'm gonna obviously just stay a little bit back. And then the Lily pushes me. I'm just going to be just auto-aiming that. Very easy to deal with here. Bonnie gets some nice value. And then this is the play, guys. You put your turret on the safe. and then you can just go up. And then whenever Daryl or Lily gets past you, you just TP back. So there we go. He's going to super me. I'm going to TP back. And look at this, guys. Oh my god. I just absolutely beamed them like crazy. And there we go. We get nearly 2 kills. Ali's going to be able to get the last one. They got a shield down. But look at the damage we have going up top. 40% already. And now I've got my hypercharged turret as well here. And it's just honestly beautiful to have the hypercharged turret. Because if Daryl rolls onto the safe, he's taking damage. If Lily goes onto the safe, he's taking damage. And now my defense is a lot better. I'm going to try and TP. But I see that Bonnie jump backwards. So I just go up. And obviously this game is 50-50 at the moment. So, you know, we need to make sure we try and focus on a little bit of damage as well at the same time. I see Lily going backwards. I'm going to try and poke out everyone at the moment. Once again, defense will look pretty good here because, yeah, my turret's there. So my turret's going to be assisting with some damage. There we go. He gets beamed. He's not getting to the safe. That is exactly why I love 8-bit against this. Now my Ali's going to be trying to create some space for us. Lily, once again, pushing to the mid. He's got hypercharged super. He's going to nearly take... I nearly take him out, but my turret's going to finish him off there. Beautiful stuff. Daryl goes in as well. Once again, my turret's just assisting with the kills. And it's just so hard for them to break through. Like, it's just too much. Like, this hypercharged 8-bit turret on defense is just a menace. He goes invis. I'm going to back off straight away. I tried pre-fire, but yeah, there we go. I'm getting some good shots onto him. I realized he uses super, so I'm going to just put my turret here as well. This is where you get the game-winning play. Daryl tries to go for me. I put my turret up. I juke the Daryl roll. And there we go. We end the game here. That is a crazy play once again. And well played to my teammates. I like the Bonnie. The Bonnie played that super well here. And obviously the Ali as well played good. Just distracting them. That mobility is just so key. And being able to walk on water is obviously a very big advantage to have a lot of the time, I would say. But here we go. One more round to reach pro rank for the 4th time in a row here. Like, I'm one of the only few to reach pro rank. Like, not many people have pro rank every season. So it's a big deal to get it. But there we go. Lily's going to be pushing onto here. I'm just trying to focus my aim here. There we go. I got some pretty good aim at the moment right now. I missed that shot, which is quite bad. I predict the Lily here again. And I finally get the kill there. So, yeah, I missed one shot, but I managed to hit everyone else. And then Daryl gets clipped by me as well. Somebody's on the safe. I guess it was Ali. Yeah, Ali was on the safe there. So we're doing quite good. I'm going to try and push the Piper. Daryl's going to roll onto me. I probably went a bit too aggro. I try to get some pressure, but Bonnie's on the safe now. I'm on defense here. And once again, it is so easy for me to defend. Well, not anymore because my turret is gone. But we see Lily's in the corner. And good pinch from me at Ali. I'm close to my hypercharge. We have 40% down on the safe, which is good. I got my turret set up. So if Daryl goes by, I just TP back and defend. But at this point, we're just going to go for damage because why not? He's going to TP. I'm going to TP backwards just to stay alive. And look, they both try and push me. Boom, you get beamed. You get beamed as well. Everyone's invited to getting beamed with the 8-bit. Like, 8-bit, it's just so satisfying beaming with the 8-bit, to be honest. Like, the damage turret, sub power, it's just so insane. But Lily's going to try and go after me. He's going to go into our safe here, but our teammates on their safe. We're up by 50%, which is 2 shields. And that is a big deal breaker right now. And I'm going to try and defend the Lily here. There we go. He goes down. 6% left onto the safe. I'm going to be just, you know, waiting. I'm not going to be making any mistakes here. I see Daryl's quite weak. So now I put my turret up even higher. Lily goes invis. And there we go, guys. We pick up the win. And that is going to be pro rank for the 4th time running, which is incredible here. Piper goes 0-7, which honestly is criminal. But there we go. We reached pro rank. And I'm so happy. I locked in here. I got, I think, a 7 or 8 game win streak to reach pro rank. So, yeah, it's pretty good. But there we go. There's the 3rd star here. You'd love to see it. But, yeah, we finally reached pro rank. I'm happy about that. I left it quite late this season. I haven't been playing much. I was busy with Spen's wedding and stuff like that. But there we go. Anyways, that's going to wrap up today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.